Dear soul, open your heart to a message that the angels have brought especially for you at this moment. There's a situation happening in your life, connected to someone you deeply love, and it reflects on your family relationships. The angels show that there's been a communication, an exchange of words between this dear person and a relative of yours, and the content of this conversation touches directly on who you are. It might seem like this is just an ordinary chat, something of little importance, but the angels reveal that what was said carries an energy and a meaning that are moving towards you now to bring clarity and perhaps a new perspective. This person you love, perhaps someone with whom you share a deep bond of affection, a very close friend, a dear family member, or even someone with whom you had a special connection in the past, has spoken about you to a relative of yours. And the angels indicate that what was said goes far beyond a casual comment. It's something that resides in the heart of this person, a perception, a feeling, or a truth that they chose to share with a member of your family. Why would they do that? Why choose a relative of yours for this confession or observation? The angels show that the energies are aligning so that certain truths come to light, and the chosen path for this revelation has a greater purpose that you are about to understand. It's not about gossip or malice, unless that's the predominant energy in the people involved, but rather a communication that carries the essence of what this person feels or thinks about you. And this essence, dear soul, might surprise you. The angels want you to know that nothing happens by chance. This specific conversation between this person you love and your relative was guided by the subtle energies of the universe, so that certain information, certain understandings could emerge. Sometimes, the most important truths reach us through indirect paths, through third parties, so that we can see them from a different perspective, so that we can process them without the direct weight of a confrontation or an expectation. This communication is like a sign, a warning, or a confirmation of something you might have already felt in your heart, but weren't sure about. And the angels are here to validate these feelings, to prepare you for what is being revealed, and to guide you through any emotion that may arise. What I'm about to reveal to you next might change everything in the way you perceive this person and this relative. It's a message about perceptions, about the energy that people exchange, even without realizing, and about how words carry power. The person you love spoke about you, and what was said might have various nuances. It could have been something full of admiration and affection, a confession about how much they miss you, a recognition of your qualities. Or perhaps it was something that reveals a misunderstanding, a fear, or even an insecurity of this person in relation to you or the connection you have. Regardless of the content, the mere choice of talking about you to a relative of yours at a specific moment carries significant energetic weight. The angels show that this conversation was not random. It was a crucial point of contact in the great tapestry of life, and the threads of this communication are now weaving into your reality. There's something very important you need to know about this dynamic. Often, people share their deepest feelings or their most honest observations about a loved one with other family members because there's a level of trust, a feeling that they can be truthful without being judged, or because they seek validation for what they feel. In the case of this person you love talking to your relative, there might be additional layers. Maybe this person feels like their relative understands them, that they can offer some advice, or just that they're a safe channel to express something they're not ready to say directly to you. The angels ask you to consider this possibility. This communication might be a reflection of the complexity of the human heart and the barriers people sometimes create to protect themselves. But behind these barriers, there's a pulsating truth that the angels want you to see. Have you noticed that certain coincidences in your life aren't just mere coincidences? The way information reaches you, the encounters that seem random, the words you hear at just the right moment. All of this is part of the universe's subtle choreography, orchestrated in part by the angels to guide you, to alert you, or to bring you exactly what you need to grow and move forward. This message that reached your relative from someone you love is one of those points of synchronicity. It's as if the universe is using this family connection to deliver to you a crucial piece of an emotional puzzle. And this piece is about how you're perceived, about the impact you have on this person's life, and about the energies that invisibly circulate between you. The angels are illuminating this path so that you can walk it with clarity and strength. This message reached you at the right time, but you need to be open to receiving it in its entirety. Don't cling to fears or worries about what might have been said. The angels assure you that, whatever the nature of this revelation, it serves a greater purpose in your life. It serves so that you can better understand the dynamics of your relationships, so that you can see people as they truly are, and so that, above all, you can strengthen your own light and self-knowledge. Words do have power, yes, but the greater power lies in how you choose to receive these words and what you do with them. You have the ability to transform any energy that comes to you, to transmute doubt into clarity, fear into courage, and uncertainty into inner peace. Before continuing the message, write this mantra in the comments. My heart is open to give and receive genuine love. Now, continuing the message, prepare yourself to discover more about what was said and the deep meaning behind this revelation, because the angels have much more to show you. This conversation with your relative is just the tip of the iceberg, a small gap that allows you to glimpse a larger panorama of feelings and perceptions involving you and this loved one. The angels are unfolding this mystery so that you can embrace the truth with serenity and wisdom. What this person said, and why they chose your relative to say it, reveals not only something about you, but also much about themselves, about their own vulnerabilities, and about how they process the feelings connected to you. Pay attention, dear soul, for with each word of this message, a new layer of understanding will be revealed. There is an invisible web of emotional and energetic connections linking you, and the angels are illuminating each thread so that you can see the complete pattern. What was said to this relative is a small spark that will ignite a greater light in your understanding. The angels continue to unveil the veils that cover this communication between the person you love and your relative. It's not just about what was said, but why this information was shared precisely with this family member and precisely at this moment. The angels show that family connections carry ancestral energies and karmic ties that often act as channels for important truths to come to light. Your relative, in this scenario, is functioning, perhaps without even realizing it, as a link, a messenger of the energies involving this loved one and you. It's as if the universe is using a known and trusted path to deliver a message that needs to get to you, and the content of this message, dear soul, has the power to realign your own perceptions and influence the unfolding of this special connection you have with this person. There's an energy of surprise hovering over this revelation. The angels indicate that what was said by this loved one to your relative may not be exactly what you'd expect. It could be something that contradicts the behavior this person has been showing, something that reveals a hidden feeling, a fear, or an admiration that they couldn't express directly to you. The fact that they chose to speak to a relative of yours suggests that perhaps they were seeking a listening ear, some advice, or just a safe space to voice feelings that are intense and maybe even confusing to them. The angels ask that you prepare yourself for the possibility that this message brings to light something that was submerged, something that could change your understanding of this person and the true nature of your connection. This communication is not an end in itself, but a means to a greater end. The angels show that the main purpose of this revelation is to bring clarity to your life, be it clarity about this person's feelings, about the dynamics of your relationship with them, or even about aspects of yourself that are reflected in the perception others have of you. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, orchestrates these moments to make us stop, reflect, and realign our path. And this message that came through your relative is one of those realignment points. It invites you to look closer, to feel the energy being transmitted, and to integrate this new information into your understanding of reality. It's not about judging the person who spoke or the relative who listened, but about receiving the energy of the truth being revealed. Have you ever wondered why certain people are placed in your path and why certain conversations happen? The angels say that every interaction, every exchange of words carries a seed of purpose. And this conversation between the person you love and your relative is like a seed that has been planted to germinate in your consciousness. It will bloom in the form of understanding, of new insights about the relationships you cultivate and about your own inner strength. The angels are preparing you to embrace this truth with an open heart, even if it may bring some surprise or initially some unease. Truth, when welcomed with love, always sets us free. There's a delicacy in this situation that the angels ask you to observe. The person who spoke about you chose a member of your family. This could indicate a respect for your family, a desire to engage with your inner circle, or even an indirect way of seeking a bridge to reconnect. If there's been any distance, the angels show that the intentions behind this communication may be complex, but the end result is that the energy of this interaction is reaching you. And this energy carries the opportunity for a new beginning, be it in the understanding of this connection, in the healing of old wounds, or simply in the strengthening of your own truth. This is a chance to see beyond appearances, to feel the essence of what's happening. The angels reveal that what was said by this dear person to your relative is, at this very moment, influencing the energy field around you. Words carry vibration, and when these words are about you, they interact with your own vibration. That's why perhaps you've felt a subtle change in the air, a different sensation, a restlessness or an unexpected clarity lately. This is the energy of the message reaching you, even before you consciously know the exact content. The angels are tuning you into this energy, so that when the full information arrives, you'll be more prepared to process it. Trust your intuition, dear soul, for it's picking up on these subtle signs. Now, before we continue with this message, write in the comments, 444, to call upon the angels' protection and guidance at this moment of revelation. And if this message has touched your heart, if you feel that a powerful truth is unfolding in your life, and you'd like to support the continuation of these messages of light and inspiration, consider making a small donation through the Valeur d'Aimer button. Each gesture of support helps us continue sharing the angels' wisdom and love with all who need it. Now, continuing the message, prepare to delve even deeper into the meaning of this communication and the impact it has on you. The energy of this conversation between the person you love and your relative is like a seed ready to germinate in your life, bringing new fruits of understanding and growth. The angels show that this revelation has the potential to dissolve old doubts, heal misunderstandings, and strengthen your own perception of yourself. What was said, whether positive or challenging, is a mirror reflecting not only your image in this person's eyes, but also aspects of the dynamic between you that need to be looked at with attention. Don't cling to judgments, dear soul. Receive this information as a gift from the universe, a boost for your evolution. There's something even deeper happening. The angels are showing you that the person you love, by talking about you with your relative, may have expressed something that resides in the depths of their heart. Something that, for some reason, they didn't feel able to verbalize directly to you. It could be a feeling of repressed longing, a hidden admiration, a recognition of your worth that they hesitate to admit openly, or even a fear of losing the connection you have. The choice to share this with a relative suggests a search for validation, for advice, or simply the need to let out what they're feeling about you. The angels ask you to look at this situation with compassion and understanding, remembering that we all navigate the complexities of human emotions. Have you ever stopped to think about the power of words and the energy they carry? The angels say that every word spoken creates a vibration that spreads through the universe, and when this person spoke about you to your relative, a wave of energy was created, and this wave is reaching you now. This energy could be of love, concern, admiration, or even some kind of insecurity or internal conflict from this person. Regardless of the initial nature of this energy, you have the ability to transform it as you receive it. You can welcome the truth with serenity, learn from it, and use it to strengthen your own inner light. The angels are empowering you to do this. There's a reason why this information is coming through a relative and not directly from the person you love. The angels show that in some cases, the most important truths need an intermediary to reach us in a way that we can process. Perhaps the direct conversation would be too intense, or maybe this person isn't ready yet to have this conversation with you, or perhaps the message needs to be filtered through your relative's perspective so that you see it in a different light. The angels are orchestrating this delivery to ensure that the message reaches you at the right time and in the manner that best serves your growth. Trust in the universe's timing, dear soul. This revelation is not about judgment, but about understanding. The angels ask that you don't cling to thinking about whether what was said was good or bad, but rather that you focus on understanding the energy behind the words. What does this communication reveal about the person you love? What does it reveal about the dynamic between you two? And more importantly, what does it reveal about your own strength and resilience? This is an opportunity to deepen your self-awareness and strengthen your ability to navigate relationships with wisdom and grace. The angels are by your side, lighting the way so you can see the truth clearly. Now, before continuing the message, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, take the chance to do so. It helps us keep creating meaningful content for you. Continuing the message, prepare yourself to receive a special energy from the angels at this moment. There's a blessing being sent to bring you even more strength and intuition. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Write in the comments, "I receive the angels' energy. My lucky number is 7 and I am blessed. I send love and protection to the person I really like and love." If this message touched your heart, show your support with a cheers and help spread this message of light to other people who need it. Now, prepare yourself to receive the next part of this powerful message, which will unveil even more about this communication and its meaning for your path. The angels continue to guide your words to unveil the mystery behind the communication between the person you love and their relative. What was said is more than just a simple phrase. It's a key that can open doors to a deeper understanding of that person's feelings and your own position in this connection. The angels show that this revelation comes not to cause confusion, but to bring clarity and to propel you towards a place of greater peace and self-confidence. What was shared with the relative, be it a confession, an observation, or a perception, carries an energy that needs to be recognized and integrated into your own truth. This message is a reminder of how much you impact the lives of those around you, even those you love who seem distant or silent. The angels show that your energy, your essence, the way you live and relate, all of it leaves an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of others. And what was said about you by this loved one to a relative is a reflection of that mark. It could be a reflection of the light you radiate, the strength you possess, the kindness of your heart, or even an aspect of yourself that this person doesn't fully understand yet. The angels ask that you receive this information with humility and wisdom, using it as an opportunity to see yourself through other eyes without losing your own perspective. There is a healing energy present in this situation. The angels indicate that by bringing this communication to light, the universe is creating an opportunity for old wounds to be closed and misunderstandings to be dissolved. Perhaps what was said reveals a repressed feeling that, once exposed, allows stagnant energy to start moving. Or maybe the message brings to light a misperception that once recognized can be corrected with love and dialogue. The angels are facilitating this process so that healing can occur, not only in the connection between you and this person, but also within your own heart. Being open to forgive, to release, and to move forward is essential at this moment. You might feel that this revelation brings with it some restlessness, some doubt, or even a pang of apprehension. This is natural, dear soul, as dealing with the perceptions others have of us can be challenging. However, the angels assure you that this message has reached you for your highest good. It serves as a catalyst for your growth, for you to strengthen yourself in your own truth, and to free yourself from any emotional ties that may be holding you back. What was said doesn't define who you are, but rather reveals something about the person who spoke and the dynamic between you both. Your power lies in how you choose to respond to this revelation. The angels show that the relative who heard this message also plays a role in this process. They may be the bearer of the news, but they can also be someone who, through their own energy and perspective, influences how the message reaches you. The angels ask you to observe the dynamic with this relative as well, for the way this information is transmitted or received may contain additional clues about the situation. Trust your intuition to discern the energy of each person involved. Now, before we continue, the angels ask you to do a release exercise. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, that you would like to forgive. Visualize each one of them, send love and say, "I forgive you and set you free. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. Now, continuing the message, prepare yourself to understand the higher purpose behind this revelation and how it propels you towards your future. The angels indicate that this revelation serves as a turning point in your life. It's an invitation to look at the situation from a broader perspective, to understand people's hidden motivations, and to strengthen your own foundation of self-knowledge and self-love. What was said about you by this loved one to a relative is not the end of the story, but the beginning of a new understanding. It's an opportunity for you to see the connections you cultivate in a new light, to free yourself from expectations, and to embrace your own truth with even more strength. The angels are guiding you to use this information as a springboard for growth. There's something the angels want you to understand about timing. Revelations come at the perfect moment, not a second earlier, not a second later than what is necessary for your greatest good. This communication between the person you love and your relative happened exactly when it should have, to prepare the ground for what's to come in your life. Be it a reunion, an important conversation, a healing, or simply a greater clarity about your own feelings and desires. This message is a sign that the energies are moving in your direction. Trust the process, dear soul. You are exactly where you need to be. And now the angels invite you to take a deep breath and feel the energy of peace that is being sent to you. Regardless of what was said, regardless of the emotions it may stir, know that you are loved, supported, and guided every step of the way. This message is a gift from the universe, an opportunity to grow, heal, and strengthen your own light. Open your heart to this truth and allow it to lead you to a place of greater freedom and serenity. What I'm about to reveal to you will bring even more clarity about the next steps and how you can use this energy to your advantage. The angels are illuminating the path for you to understand the higher purpose behind this communication between the person you love and your relative. It's not just about knowing what was said, but recognizing the lesson the universe is presenting to you. This lesson is about authenticity, about the complexity of human relationships, and above all about the importance of honoring your own inner truth. What was shared with the relative is a reflection of the energy that circulates between you, and this energy is now inviting you to look at yourself with even more depth and compassion. This revelation can be a catalyst for you to free yourself from any expectations you may have about this person or about your connection. Angels show that often we create mental images of how people see us or how we'd like them to behave, and when reality presents itself differently, it can lead to frustration or confusion. This message is an invitation for you to see the person you love as they truly are, with their own vulnerabilities and perceptions, and for you to free yourself from the need to fit into any ideal. Your beauty and worth lie in your authenticity. There's a strength within you that's being activated by this situation. Angels show that dealing with unexpected revelations and the complexity of human relationships requires courage and resilience. And you possess this strength in abundance, dear soul. This message is a reminder of how capable you are of navigating life's turbulent waters with grace and wisdom. Use this energy that's coming to you to strengthen yourself, to trust your intuition even more, and to honor your own feelings. You know what's best for you, and the angels are supporting you in every decision you make from now on. The angels indicate that the relative who received this message may play an additional role in your journey. They may be a channel for more information to reach you, or they may be someone who, through their own experience, offers a valuable perspective. Keep your heart open to how the universe continues to communicate with you through the people around you. The messages are everywhere, and it's up to you to tune into them. This interaction with your relative is an invitation for you to pay more attention to the signs the universe is sending. The purpose of this revelation is not to cause suffering or anxiety, but to bring light where there was shadow, clarity where there was confusion. The angels are working behind the scenes to ensure that this information serves your highest good. It may be the push you needed to make an important decision, to have a necessary conversation, or simply to free yourself from energy that was no longer serving you. Embrace this message with gratitude, knowing that it's part of a greater plan for your happiness and fulfillment. There's something even more transformative to be revealed. The angels ask that you connect with the energy of inner peace as you process this message. Regardless of what was said, or the impact it may have, remember that your peace does not depend on the actions or words of others. It resides within you, a safe sanctuary where you can always return. Use this revelation as an opportunity to strengthen this space of inner peace, to practice forgiveness for yourself and others, and to honor your own feelings with kindness and acceptance. The angels are enveloping you in an aura of peace and protection at this moment. Now prepare yourself to receive the next part of this message, which will bring more light on how to use this revelation for your growth and for building a future aligned with your soul. What this person said to your relative is a piece in the big puzzle of your life, and the angels are helping you fit all the pieces together so you can see the full picture. Trust the process and the support being offered to you at this moment. The angels are guiding you to understand that the communication between the person you love and your relative is not an isolated event, but part of an ongoing process of growth and alignment in your life. What was said is a manifestation of the energy that exists between you, and this energy is asking for attention. The angels show that you have the ability to influence this energy, to transform it, and to use it to create the reality you desire. Don't feel powerless in the face of this revelation. On the contrary, feel the power within you to embrace the truth and use it as a driving force for your own evolution. This message is an invitation for you to delve deeper into your own truth. What this person said about you reflects their perception, but the truth about who you are resides in your own heart. The angels ask that you use this revelation as an opportunity to connect even more with your essence, your values, your dreams, and the unique light that you radiate. The stronger your connection with yourself, the less the words or actions of others can affect your inner peace. This is a chance to strengthen your foundation, to build a solid base of self-knowledge and self-love. There is an energy of freedom associated with this revelation. The angels show that by bringing this truth to light, the universe is releasing stagnant energies, dissolving misunderstandings and opening space for new possibilities. What was said may be what was needed for a situation to resolve, for a conversation to happen, or for you to finally free yourself from a doubt or expectation you were carrying. Embrace this freedom, dear soul. It is yours by right. The angels indicate that the relative who received the message may be someone who, consciously or not, is acting as a facilitator in this process. Perhaps they share the information with you in a gentle way, or perhaps the very dynamics of the relationship between this loved one and the relative reveal important aspects of the situation. Pay attention to the details, for the angels communicate through many channels. The way the message reaches you is as important as its content. The purpose of this revelation is not for you to feel judged or exposed, but for you to feel seen and understood, even if the initial understanding comes through others. The angels are working for the truth to prevail, for the masks to fall, and for people to connect in a more authentic way. This message is a step on that path, an invitation for you and the person you love to eventually meet in a place of greater honesty and clarity. There is something even more significant waiting for you. The angels ask that you trust your intuition as you process this information. Your heart knows what is true for you, regardless of what others may say or think. Tune in to your inner wisdom, to the soft voice of your soul, and let it guide you through this situation. The angels are strengthening your intuition at this moment so that you can discern the truth and make decisions that are more aligned with your path and your well-being. Now, before we continue, share this video with 2 loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. Now, prepare yourself for the next part of this powerful message, which will bring even more light to the future and the opportunities that present themselves to you. The angels are showing you that the revelation that came through your relative is a sign that energies are moving rapidly in your life. This communication has triggered a series of events and understandings that are propelling you towards a new level of clarity and authenticity. What was said about you by this loved one to a relative is a fundamental piece in this puzzle, and the angels are helping you see the full picture so that you can act with wisdom and confidence. This message is a powerful reminder of how capable you are of transforming any situation into an opportunity for growth. Even if this revelation brings some surprise or, initially, a bit of a challenge, you've got the inner strength to embrace it, learn from it, and use it to bolster your own light. The angels are right behind you in this process, sending you courage, serenity, and intuition so you can navigate this moment with grace. There's nothing you can't overcome when you're connected to your own truth and backed by the universe. There's a sense of renewal in this situation. The angels are indicating that by bringing this truth to light, the universe is paving the way for a fresh start. This new beginning could be in your connection with the person you love, in your family relationships, or, most importantly, in your relationship with yourself. Use this revelation as an invitation to let go of old patterns, fears and expectations that no longer serve you. Open your heart to the new possibilities that are presenting themselves. The future is full of light and opportunities for you. The angels show that the relative who received this message is, at this moment, a bridge of communication between the energy of the person you love and your own energy. Pay attention to how this information is handled or mentioned by your relative, as the details may contain valuable insights about the situation and the next steps the universe is preparing. Keep your communication channels open, not just to the words being said, but also to the energy being transmitted. The purpose of this revelation is for you to see the truth through the eyes of your heart. What was said about you is someone else's perception, filtered through their own experiences and feelings. Your task, dear soul, is to welcome this perception without judgment, integrate it into your understanding of the situation, and above all, honor your own inner truth. The angels are guiding you to tune into the wisdom of your heart, for that is where the clarity you seek resides. There is something even more beautiful yet to be discovered. The angels ask that you take a deep breath and connect with gratitude for this message. Every revelation, every challenge, every opportunity is a gift from the universe for your growth. Be grateful for the clarity that is coming, for the strength you are discovering within yourself, and for the constant support of the angels by your side. Gratitude opens the doors for more blessings to enter your life. Cultivate this feeling in your heart. Now prepare yourself for the next part of this message, which will seal the understanding of this revelation and guide you towards a future of greater peace and alignment. What this person said to your relative has triggered a shift in energy that is leading you to a place of greater truth and freedom. Trust the process and the beauty of the path unfolding before you. The angels are concluding this powerful message, bringing you the final understanding of the communication between the person you love and your relative. What was said about you, revealed through this family link, is a sign that the energies are reconfiguring in your life. This revelation is not just about what someone thinks or feels about you. It's about your own empowerment, your ability to embrace the truth, to heal old wounds, and to build relationships based on authenticity and mutual respect. This message is a final invitation for you to release any energy of fear, doubt, or insecurity that may have arisen during this process. The angels assure you that you are worthy of love, respect, and clarity in all your relationships. What was said by this dear person to your relative is a piece of information that, when integrated with wisdom and love, can lead you to a place of greater inner peace and strength. Don't let someone else's perception define your worth. Your worth is intrinsic and unshakable. There's an energy of reconciliation, not necessarily in terms of going back to the past, but in terms of reconciling the truth that's being revealed with your own truth. The angels show that, by welcoming this message with an open heart, you're creating space for healing and alignment, be it healing in your connection with the person you love, in your family relationships, or most importantly, in your relationship with yourself. The universe is supporting you in this process of integration and transformation. The angels indicate that the relative who received this message has played their part as a channel. Now the energy is in your hands, dear soul. How you choose to act or react to this revelation will determine the next steps on your path. You can choose to cling to limiting interpretations, or you can choose to use this information as a catalyst for growth, clarity, and building more authentic relationships aligned with your soul. The choice is yours, and the angels trust your inner wisdom. The ultimate purpose of this revelation is to bring you to a place of greater empowerment. By understanding what was said, by processing the emotions that arise, and by integrating this new information into your perspective, you become stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your true self. This is an opportunity to free yourself from any energy that no longer serves you and to embrace your own light with complete confidence. The angels are celebrating your strength and your ability to transform challenges into opportunities. The angels ask that you trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should for your highest good. This revelation, no matter how unexpected it may be, is part of a greater plan for your evolution. Allow the energy of truth to flow through you, healing, clarifying, and strengthening every aspect of your being. You are in a moment of powerful transformation, and the angels are by your side, guiding each step. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "I welcome the truth with an open heart." Share your experiences in the comments. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.